All right, boys and girls, this week for Monday, we're starting our theme all about plants. So I have this book that I'm going to read to you before we even get to plant our seed that we talked about in Morning Message. So it's called Once There Was a Seed. Now, what do we know about seeds? What do seeds grow into? Yep, they can grow into different plants, like trees. Remember oak trees? We could remember they turn into different fruits or vegetables. What was that flower that a seed turned into this morning that I read? A sunflower. So let's see what happens with this seed. Now this might be a review for some of you, but it's also a preview of what's going to happen when we do ours. So once there was a seed. Grandpa loves growing things. He says he has a green thumb. He says I have a green thumb too. Having a green thumb means being good at growing things. Do any of you have a green thumb? I know Miss Hayden does not. I either give too much water or I forget to put water in plants. But I think they're beautiful. I wish I did have a green thumb. Today, we're going to plant some seeds. First, we push the seeds into some soil, but not too deep. Grandpa says that seeds need three things to grow. They need water, warmth, and light. I remember that from oak trees. When a seed has water and warmth and a little root starts to grow out of it. Is it growing yet? It is, but you just can't see it. The root grows downward, like that. Yep, it's going to grow downward, and you're going to see why. Next, a little shoot grows out of the seed, and that shoot grows upward. When it reaches the light, it starts to sprout leaves. Now, the roots go down because remember, if you pull roots out, you can see there are lots of little bits and pieces all around. That's because they're trying to make the base. Remember when we did our beanstalk? We kept talking about how we had to make a strong base to keep that up and tall. That's what the roots are for. They want to make sure the flower or that plant can stay standing up. So sometimes those roots are really big and important to have. Grandpa says plants are just like us. They need food to grow. We get our food at mealtimes. Plants make their own food from water, light, and air. Below the soil, the roots are getting bigger and spreading further. Above the soil, the plant is growing taller. Amazing! Look at each of their plants. Which one's taller? Grandpa's is taller. When the plant is big enough, some new buds appear. These buds turn into flowers. Oh, so beautiful. That's what I think I'm most excited about for spring. Flowers come in many colors and shapes. Some smell sweet too. Grandpa says his flowers look and smell good that he might win a prize at a flower show. But I think it's just the insects will notice them. Why do insects like flowers so much? To help pollinate, we'll find out why. Flowers contain pollen. When an insect visits a flower, pollen sticks to its body. When the insect flies to another flower, the pollen goes too. It's not dust, it's pollen. And that's why you might hear lots of people chewing all the time, because if pollen is really big and strong, it gets in our nose and makes us want to sneeze a lot. One flower swaps pollen with another flower. Then the flower dies, but it leaves new seeds behind. Apple seeds are called pips. Chestnuts are seeds too. Ouch! Oh no, one hit her on the head. Before seeds grow into new plants, they need to find their own patch of soil. Often they are carried by wind. We heard that by the air. Sometimes a bird helps them. Sometimes a squirrel helps them. I'm making lots of connections with this book. I remember a lot from the Seed Secret book. And sometimes Grandpa helps them. People help too with seeds. Remember, we saw that? That was also in that book. So boys and girls, We're going to remember seeds. We're going to remember from our book. And now we're going to get ready and we're going to plant our own seed. I'm going to make it in a new video, so in case you just want to watch the steps.